The Apple Vision Pro will be available from February 2nd, starting from $3,499. Customers waiting to buy an Apple Vision Pro may have to sit through a lengthy sales pitch that includes a 25-minute in-store demonstration on how to use the headset. More than a dozen demo units will be available at any one time at some of Apple's largest stores to accommodate the appointments. Customers will be able to purchase the Apple Vision Pro online without visiting a store to try the headset out. The Fediverse consists of small social networks that can be hosted by an individual or company whose users can communicate and interact with users on other similar networks. This article details how Meta plans to integrate Threads with the Fediverse. Meta engaging positively with its user base is difficult due to its size. Integrating with the Fediverse will let Meta step back and focus instead on engaging with organizations that represent the interests of the Fediverse. Starship's second flight almost made it to orbit. If it had a payload, that payload would have made it to orbit. SpaceX thinks it has a good shot at reaching orbit with the third flight. It will then focus on achieving full and rapid reusability. There are 2 towers at Starbase, so one can be upgraded while the other is used for launches. Anthropic recently trained large language models to act secretly malicious. It found that despite best efforts at alignment training, deception still slipped through. The alignment training only made models look safe. Anthropic's research shows how standard safety training might not actually ensure safety and might end up giving people a false sense of security. Triplet is a database that syncs data between servers and browsers in real time. Recent changes made to ChatGPT's GPT-4 interface significantly altered the model's web browsing tools. The changes prevent the model from directly citing quotes from web pages and limits viewing of full content. This article analyzes the underlying mechanism of GPT-4 web browsing, the hidden changes, and their implications. OpenAI is increasingly under scrutiny regarding copyright laws and the reproduction of content on the internet. These changes seem to be aimed at eliminating the issue. Remote storage combines the local storage API with a remote server to persist data across browsers and devices. It allows apps to easily read and write data on the fly while maintaining state across browsers and devices. Remote storage features a simple API and it works with all JavaScript frameworks. Artifact, a news app created by Instagram's co-founders, is shutting down a year after launch. The app used an AI-driven approach to suggest news users might like to read. The company decided that the market opportunity for the app wasn't big enough to warrant continued investment. Artifact will still let users read news until the end of February, but users can no longer add new comments or posts. Marimo is a reactive notebook for Python that allows users to rapidly experiment with data and models, code with confidence, and productionize notebooks as pipelines or interactive web apps. Compression-attached memory modules are replaceable and support high-speed low-power LPDDR memory and both single and dual-channel speeds. There are many truck and freeway-specific challenges that require advances in sensing and machine learning and a lot of hard work to overcome. The total questions on Stack Overflow by year dropped in 2020 and has been declining since. The generative AI formula doesn't easily carry over to robotics because the internet isn't full of robotic interaction data. The RTX project aims to assemble data, resources, and code to make general-purpose robots a reality. This article is an update to a post in 2020 that made predictions on when artificial general intelligence, AGI, will be achieved. It defines AGI as an AI system that matches or exceeds humans at almost all economically valuable work. The previous post predicted a 10% chance by 2035, but this has now changed to a 10% chance by 2028 and a 25% chance by 2035. The author believes there is a 90% chance that humans will develop AGI by 2070.